What's up, everybody? My name is Jason, and welcome to Breaking News. 54% of EIDL loan increases have no response. It is Tuesday, August 17th, 2021. Please do me a huge favor. Give this video a thumbs up. Hashtag EIDL with the comments below. And once again, go find me on Twitter at TrySmallBiz. Username is SmallBizInc, where I'm in fact fighting on behalf of every single small business owner in this country to get you and your family the money that you deserve. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I just did a poll in the last 2 hours, over 1,000 votes, and 54% of you claim that you've never heard from a loan officer in the last several months. However, the SBA says that they've worked through, as of last night, the entire backlog. So what the hell is going on? And what is the secret formula for Google search to get the SBA offices in your state? So ladies and gentlemen, pull up a chair, grab yourself a cup of coffee, ice cold beer, glass of wine. Here we go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, as I just mentioned, right, the SBA claims that they've worked through that 600,000 plus backlog. They've got nobody left to check, right, or over at Skip. Great guy, but one of his contacts is trying to tell me and you, and that's the same thing I'm hearing, by the way, that as of yesterday, they've gotten through the system. So I've talked through a number of people this afternoon, and I have one or two possibilities as to why 54% of you have not heard from a loan officer in the last several months. Number one, the numbers are actually skewed a bit because we've lost a lot of people. Our views are down 35% plus in the last few weeks because a lot of people that got their money, they're gone. I have a photographic memory. I never forget a face, ladies and gentlemen, or a name on our wall. And there are so many people that after I did a woo-hoo, that you got your money, they're gone. So the people that are still around are largely folks that are not getting their money yet. So they're looking for answers. They're looking for help. And I've got an answer for you on how, as I just pinned on my Twitter wall, how you can get a hold of people, names, addresses, phone numbers, titles at the SBA in your state so you can get help. Because here's the deal. If you take a look at my inbox or the wall over the last several days, anyone that has gone face-to-face to a local SBA office to get someone to help them with a reconsideration on a targeted EIDL advance or the EIDL loan increase is sailing right through. The problem that we're having is a lot of states, especially the blue ones, that are obsessed with wearing masks and vaccinating our children have locked down. So you can't get into any SBA office in, about 2/3 of the states. But you can get them on the phone. So I want you to do me a favor. After this video, go to TrySmallBiz on Twitter. But if you're too lazy or you just refuse to do that, all you have to do is go to a Google search. Type in your state district office directory - small business administration. So I did, for the folks that are in Georgia, because I live just outside of Atlanta, I did Georgia district office directory - small business administration. I spelled it out in the Google search. And I have 3 pages of phone numbers. So if you're in Atlanta, you'll see SBA, and I'll put a link in the top as well as on YouTube. You can go down. It's got the Georgia official website. We've got Terry Dennison, who is the district director, his or her phone number. Ed Carballo, another deputy district director, his phone number. We've got members of the administration, including an administrative officer by the name of Darlene Millhouse. We've got 8 folks that are in business development: Pam Cook, Robert Ware. Again, titles, phone numbers. We've got field ops. We got lender relations. We got folks that are in economic development. We've got the office of general counsel. So, hey, how about calling 3 of the lawyers that are in general counsel for the state of Georgia and say, where the fuck is our money? We've got 5 million people that are waiting for $10,000, regardless of size, location, or credit score. And 54% of my fellow small business owners that have been sitting in the EIDL queue for the last 6 months have not heard from a single fucking loan officer at the SBA. You also have the government contracting suite. We've got the SBIC, and we've got SCORE. That looks like what? 4 counselors. I've told you guys one of the best ways to get through to the SBA is go to score.org, SCORE.org. Many of them are retired bankers and even folks from the SBA. They have direct ties into lending, including PDC recons. So one more time, to get a hold of probably a 3 or 4 pager, depending on how large your state is, just go to your state district office directory - small business administration, and you'll find all the names and phone numbers that you're going to need, because last week or thereabouts, the SBA in their new frequently asked question page said, hey, for all you folks that are stuck in reconsideration for 2, 3, maybe even 4 months or longer, get your ass down to a local SBA office. Well, 2/3 of them are closed, but you can still get them on the phone, as I just said. So make sure you go and check that out. Again, I'll pin the Georgia link in the top. So here's the deal, ladies and gentlemen, in a very short video. You may have noticed on the COVID EIDL loan report last week, they're slowing down. They got up to 15 to 20,000 targeted EIDL and supplementals a week. But the last few weeks, they went to 14 and then to 6. The answer for that, according to the SBA sources that we have, they're running out of low-income communities. So there still is going to be another 4 to 6 weeks of back and forth between Chucky Schumer and crazy Nancy Pelosi as they work out this $3.5 trillion budget reconciliation. So if you are in a purple zone or a low-income community, you need to get off your ass right now and get yourself into the system. You can go to targeted advance at sba.gov to request an application, provided you've applied for a loan, which you don't have to take. And if you're in reevaluation, which is the fancy name for reconsideration for the targeted or the supplemental advance, you got to go on the attack. It's Monday and Thursday, or it's Tuesday and Friday with the SBA. 800-659-2955. Try to get through to a supervisor, but as many of you are figuring out, some of these motherfuckers are hanging up on you. You know, I hear you, man. They've had about enough of us, and we've had about enough of them. So you got to be as professionally prickish or persistent without going over the line as possible. Get a hold of ascore.org. Follow my advice, as I just said, to get a hold of the district offices, names and phone numbers for your state. And if you are in a middle or high income community like myself, we have to rely on Big Ben Cardin, who did make a stand, albeit late, on the floor of the Senate a few days ago, where he said it was wrong for them to gut $31 billion from the EIDL program. And he's fighting as we speak, and we've talked with his office. It's damn near every day. They're tired of hearing from me. I'm tired of fucking talking to them. But Big Ben fucking Cardin, you better come through. If you don't do it with respect to the budget reconciliation, then you, Jackie Rosen, and John Cornyn have to come through, including another $50 billion or thereabouts for the restaurants, and may I add, at least that much in PPP shortly thereafter. Because as we've all seen in the stock market the last few days and some of the economic reports, we're starting to go off a cliff. Housing way down, retail sales way down, small business and consumer confidence on the downslide. So if we don't get more money and fast, and if the people that are watching me right now and many more around this country don't hear from a loan officer pronto, I hate to think what we're looking at as we go into the holiday season. So ladies and gentlemen, until next time, in under 9 minutes, I will never quit until it's 10 grand, regardless of size or location. Actually, let's make it 15. $2 million caps. Where's Web EIDL 0.20? You told everybody, including members of the press, that it was going to be on Monday. Where the fuck is it? 24 months of working capital. And yes, Big Ben Cardin and I are going to work hand in glove, whether he and others in his office like it or not, because after all they put you and I and everybody else through, we deserve to have partial or total loan forgiveness. Always remember, I love you in under 9 minutes. Thanks for watching.